Yarvin, Nick Land and the New Radical Right. I'll put links to all these articles and some pictures on our show page. It's actually got a picture of Nick Land generated by AI, which is actually nothing like him, I can assure you. That's what AI does, isn't it? And so here they're talking about Yarvin and Land, and it's apparently a generated conversation by AI between the editorial team at Technocracy News or some associated paper. But they say Curtis Yarvin, known until a few years ago, to a niche audience under the pseudonym Mencius Moldbug, is now considered one of the most subtle and dangerous intellectual influences on America's new radical right. His theory of the Dark Enlightenment is nothing less than a full-scale assault on the foundational values of modern liberalism, representative democracy, the rule of law, civil rights, public opinion, and the separation of powers. In his ideological universe, democracy is not the pinnacle of civilization, but its degeneration, a convenient lie designed to obscure the reality of power, unelected, invisible, which, according to Yarvin, lies in the hands of a cathedral he calls a meta-structure composed of media, academia, and bureaucracies that propagates progressive dogmas with the zeal of a religious institution. So he, I mean, this is his view, by the way. It's, really the academia controls anyway. His solution: tear it all down, dismantle democratic institutions, replace them with a system of neo-Cameronism modelled on corporate governance, a state as a company run by sovereign CEO, unelected, irremovable, and vested with absolute authority. This is a sort of Musk-type style character they seem to want. Now, the reason I'm asking you this, Martin, is does this fit in with your political education, your PPE knowledge, and also the philosophy of politics, I suppose? We're looking at whereabouts is this sort of thing been used in the past. It smells a bit of fascism to me, the idea that there's no elections, this guy is just an absolute authority in charge. It's a dictatorship.
Well, that's right. There were a number of German philosophers like Heidegger who were essentially pro-fascist, and that you can see that Nietzsche, I think, is more protean. He died long before fascism became a thing. But of course, he was appropriated by the fascists. And of course, what we're really
doing, believed in this whole concept of the Superman.
Yes,
that's right. I mean, that's right. I mean, what he would have known what Adolf Hitler was. He was
I think it's more, it's more subtle than that, because there's more things to say about it if you're really interested in the history of philosophy. But underlying all of this, basically, is the ruling classes have never liked democracy. And if you go back to Aristotle, he would say the real problem with democracy is the oligarchy always want to get rid of it. So in Aristotle's Politics, which is fundamental to the way of thinking about these things in the Western world, the real danger isn't that oligarchies get overthrown by democracies, it's that democracies can't preserve themselves against oligarchies. And that over time, oligarchy then becomes
5 rounds tonight.
And then you go back to democracy. It's kind of circular theory.